Black rhinos rarely appear in open areas. They prefer places with thick bushes to hide.
The crane needs to run a short distance before it has enough power to take off from the ground.
The Maasai giraffe must spread its two front legs wide to lower its body to the water's surface, a vulnerable position.
The gazelle continuously sniffs the air, detecting subtle changes in the environment. Its ears oryx have the ability to travel long distances across gently rolling hills. The male lion roars to mark territory and transmits signals to other individuals in the area. The ostrich is the fastest running animal on the savanna, relying on its long, strong legs.
Giraffes begin their day by seeking young shoots on high canopies. With their distinctive neck, they access a
Zebras move in large herds to reduce the risk of being hunted. They spend most of their time grazing, the species' main source of nutrition.
The cheetah, the fastest land animal on Earth, spends a lot of time observing prey from a safe distance before choosing the right moment.
The cheetah, the fastest land animal on Earth, spends a great deal of time observing prey from a safe distance before choosing the right moment.
African buffalo move in large herds to protect themselves from predators. They are known for their vigilant temperament and collective strength.
Baboons are primates well adapted to the dry savanna environment. They search for seeds, roots, and sometimes insects.
Spotted hyenas often move alone or in small groups when searching for carrion or opportunistic hunting chances.
The secretary bird is famous for its technique of hunting snakes with powerful and precise kicks. The rhino uses mud as a natural protective layer against insects and sunlight.
Oryx thích nghi tốt với khí hậu khô, có thể chịu nhiệt độ cao và thiếu nước trong thời gian dài.
Rough-legged hawks soar on thermals rising from the ground, allowing them to conserve energy while searching for prey.
Lappet-faced vultures play a role as biological cleaners as they search for carrion, contributing to keeping the ecosystem balanced. The impala is famous for its ability to jump high to avoid predators, creating a survival advantage in the grasslands.
Nile crocodiles sunbathe to regulate their body temperature, a crucial behavior for reptiles.
The gray heron uses slow and precise movements to catch small fish near the shore, before suddenly pecking down and pulling up its prize.
Forest warthogs use their strong snouts to dig for roots and tubers, a high-energy food source.
The sable antelope has a striking appearance with long curved horns, which help them defend themselves effectively.
The African wild dog is one of the most effective predators, operating in highly organized groups.
On the edge of the savanna, North African camels seek shade to lower their body temperature on a sunny day.
The African rock python moves silently through the grass, using its low body temperature to hide from prey.
The guinea fowl move in massive flocks across the savanna, constantly digging for sustenance.
Wildebeest move along the continent's largest migration route, liên tục tìm những cánh đồng cỏ mới.
The caracal is famous for its pointed ears with black tufts of fur, which help them hear the smallest sounds clearly.
Elephants often return to familiar watering points, according to the traditional route of the entire herd.
The crowned crane uses body language to resolve territorial disputes without resorting to violence. The waterbuck is able to move quickly, even in muddy conditions, thanks to its high and strong legs.
When feeling threatened, the buffalo immediately forms a protective circle to shield the calf.
The hyena's laugh is actually a way of communicating information about threats and the location of food. Leopards often rest in trees to avoid disturbance from other species and to observe the surroundings.
Vultures need a lot of space to land due to their wide wingspan.
Hatter's monkeys use many different sounds to relay information within the troop.
Pintails migrate seasonally, using water points as rest stops in their long journey.
African otters are agile underwater hunters, relying to good eyesight and sharp claws. One dives down, chasing small fish. Cheetahs often lie on mounds to get a comprehensive view of the entire surrounding area.
Zebra move in herds, crossing shallow streams in the process of searching for new pasture.
The African guinea fowl runs quickly and unexpectedly when detecting danger, thanks to its strong legs and good reflexes.
The screwbird uses its long, curved beak to search for snails and worms in the mud.
Baboons climb high rock outcrops to survey the territory and monitor predators. One stands upright, looking far into the distance. As the sun dips low, the savanna comes alive. This magnificent predator, the leopard.
As the golden hour bathes the savanna, the majestic giraffe journeys towards the life-giving acacia. As the sun rises over the vast Serengeti, the golden hour awakens the plains. A lone acacia. As the rains arrive, the zebras begin their epic trek across the rejuvenated landscape. This is the rhythm of the savanna, a relentless march towards the horizon, where the sun rises over the vast savanna, casting warm, golden rays across the endless green. High above the grasslands, she scans for any sign of weakness. A movement in the distance catches her eye. As the fog gradually dissipates, the first movements of the species begin to define the rhythm of the savanna. Bongo antelopes usually choose the shadier areas of the forest to search for succulent leaves.
Colobus monkeys move skillfully in the thick canopies, using speed and accuracy to avoid predators on the ground.
Flying low against the wind, the Amur falcon, Carmina, scours the green savanna.
Meerkats always have one individual acting as a sentinel while the whole group forages.
These young cobs exhibit boundless energy. Their high jumps are both a playful game and vital practice for escaping predators on the savanna.
Jacanas have long and light feet, allowing them to walk on the mat of floating leaves in shallow swamps.
In the baboon troop, light fights help establish social position without causing injury.
Eland is the largest antelope species in Africa, often moving slowly to conserve energy.
As the golden hour bathes the plains in light, the massive herd begins its slow, deliberate trek across the ancient savanna.
The giraffe's long neck and specialized tongue allow it to reach the tender leaves high above the ground.
The intense drought has turned the once lush green savanna into dry, cracked patches. The wild beast herd. As the sun dips low, the vast herds of the savanna gather. The iconic stripes of the zebra. The green savanna thrives under the golden sun. Here, the watering hole is a sanctuary. Here, in the golden hour, the matriarch leads her family across the vast expanse. A journey dictated by the ancient rhythms of the savanna. The green savanna, a symbol of wild, untamed beauty. And here, in the heart of this vast the great bull elephant, a monarch of the plains, takes center stage. Bathing in the dust and
the male lion, with its majestic mane, is the most fearsome predator in the region. They move silently.
As the golden hour bathes the savanna, the great matriarch leads her herd on their daily pilgrimage to the water. As the golden hour bathes the savanna,
the great matriarch leads her herd on their timeless journey across the plains. As the sun dips below the horizon, the great herds gather at the watering holes, a vital lifeline in the emerald savanna.
Here, in the heart of the green savanna, the lion reigns supreme. As the sun rises, he asserts his dominance over the landscape.
With the day drawing to a close, the true rulers of the savanna begin their work.
At the golden hour, the great migration is in full flow. 250,000 zebra and wildebeest.
As the sun dips low over the green savanna, the great matriarch leads her herd on their timeless journey across the plains. The African elephant, a true monarch of the plains, moves with a slow, deliberate grace as golden hour begins.
As the sun dips below the horizon, the great matriarch leads her family across the golden savanna. As the sun dips low, the great herds gather. For the elephant, this moment at the water's edge is everything.
Bathed in the golden light of late afternoon, the massive herd begins its journey across the plains, seeking water as the day ends. Here, the matriarch leads her herd to the vital watering hole. A refreshing spray cools their skin in the intense heat of the day's end.
As the golden hour bathes the savanna in warmth, the cheetah, master of the hunt, surveys its domain. The Great Migration, one of the planet's most spectacular events. A journey fraught with peril across the vast savanna. Bathed in the intense glow of the setting sun, the towering giraffe takes its fill before the cool embrace of the African night.
With eyes fixed on the herd, the cheetah siblings begin their meticulous approach. One wrong move, and the moment is lost.
The vast savanna stretches out before them. As the golden hour approaches, the great herd of zebras begins.
As the golden hour approaches, the Great Migration faces its most perilous obstacle, the crocodile-infested waters of the Mara River.
As the golden hour bathes the savanna in warmth, the great herds of the Serengeti seek the life-giving waters.
As the golden light bathes the savanna, the elephants arrive at the crucial watering hole. As the new day dawns, the pride awakens. The massive male, having rested through the night, the mother cheetah, alert and focused, scans the horizon. Her cubs observe intently,